What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to our first playthrough of Elden Ring. It is time to go up the tree and see what boss is waiting for us. We know it's there, but that's about all we've got at this point. So, I mean, without further ado, we're gonna run past this guy and we're gonna run past some dogs and try and find a fight. Oh boy, okay. Oh, right, because he's got that fire crossbow. That thing hurts. I mean, nothing much more to say about it other than it hurts a lot. Gotta keep an eye out to see if there are any items along these branches. I know that we're gonna have enemies all along the way here. You could see them from down below. Be gone? I'm genuinely surprised that they're like completely unaware of us. Okay, so there's a little way to get over to a ledge there. But I would expect, there we go, a little bit more reaction. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, I guess they're kind of facing the other direction, but still. Okay, I think you gotta peel off to the left there. Is there anything down this way that takes us down? Okay, there's like a whole little bit to explore down here. We might not be able to get directly back up, but I want to check out what's down below. Okay, nothing on this side. Some little poison plants. But then, like, we've got a staircase here. I think it looked like it was broken from above. Oh, that's broken down there, but it may still actually lead to some place. Alright, I don't need to get poisoned. So this goes to the other end of a broken bridge. We've got an item on this side, and presumably that's all that it is. Now I see something laying down there, and that must be just up this courtyard to the right, which is somewhere that we haven't gone, as I wanted to go up here first. Okay, so that at least keeps that cleared up in my mind. That there goes down to your death, although it's funny that you can actually see the body of the guy that we killed, like, rendered down there. So it's high enough to kill you, but not high enough, you know, to be no longer seen. Okay, so this at least does wrap back around, which I guess makes sense because the only other way down there is pretty cut off. I think they try and minimize places that you need to teleport back from, which I appreciate as far as level design, that there's always a shortcut or something of that nature. They tried. You know, for some reason, I keep envisioning, and I don't know if there's a weapon that exists that has it, but like some sort of life-sucking weapon or talisman, something that instead of like just having a passive heal over time or getting healed from crits, it's like a very small amount, but happens whenever you make contact with your weapon. Like whenever you deal damage, you get a little bit of life back. I don't know if that exists. I don't know how useful it would be. I feel like it would be useful enough. But it might be too useful, you know? Okay, so we've got to go up another set here. I don't know if you can actually climb this, though. Seems too steep. Alright, so we got to go in. There's a lift, I think? From a distance, this looks like... Oh, okay. It is not a lift. Say, it looked like a... It looked like a fog gate from down below. So Godfrey the first Elden Lord, but this looks like a spirit. Okay. Ow, got caught on the pillar. Gonna need to heal. Maybe it was that door to the left that I saw? There are a couple of doors here, jeez. Very open area. Okay. Gotta be careful here. I don't want to be too aggressive. Try and pay attention to what moves he's doing and find openings. Not go right in for hits. Oh, that was just delayed enough. That bash. Okay, that roll didn't go. That almost caught me on the delay. Not this time, buddy. The damage we're doing is actually not that bad. Or maybe it's not necessarily that we're doing bad or good damage, but he doesn't have a huge health pool, it doesn't seem. I thought I rolled it. I'm just gonna top off for safety's sake. Honestly, I expected more of like a second phase or something there. Okay. Not a very challenging fight. I don't know if it's just not the most complex moveset or we just have enough defense. It's not a bad fight. I also appreciate the fact that it gives a talisman pouch. So now we can add a fourth talisman to our repertoire here, which is actually good then that we're upgrading endurance. Because obviously 4 slots means that there's one more thing that we've got to carry. I mean, it's not going to be super heavy. Now it just becomes a matter of like, what do we want to use? So like this one is HP, stamina, equip load. We've got the slowly restore HP. I think I'm obviously gonna lean towards the extra attack power at full health. Poisoning or rot, blood loss. So there's a couple of exaltation ones. We raise our attack power with successive hits. Dodge rolling but increased damage. Damage from crits. I don't think we need more poise. I don't think I'm doing enough with that. Stamina reducing charge, final hit of chain attacks. We don't get out to the 5th hit that often. Not at least in boss fights. Like, yeah, against normal enemies we do. Can I see? I guess I can't see with it what the damage difference is from here. This has to be stronger than the 5 decks. Okay, so we'll take that. Is this a lift or is this just a back room? It's just a back room. Okay, so Godfrey was the first Elden Lord. I'm trying to figure out if Godfrey and Godric, like if any of those have a tie. Now these are a bunch of dead finger readers, the crones or whatever they're called. So is that implying that Godfrey killed all of them? Which would almost mean that he turned against them after the fact? Like, he followed them to the capital to become the Elden Lord and then betrayed them? Presumably? Okay, so we do have... Oh, there's a thing up there to get? Okay, there's more to explore. I'm gonna follow this balcony outside and see what we can... Okay, so that gets to a rooftop. See Lost Grace up here. I guess we'll take the Lost Grace and then we can double back to the rooftop. That way we at least have... So this is just one of those Black Knife assassins. Which, individual hits not doing a lot of damage. He's also not, as I say, not full of blood. Like, if he was doing more bleed damage, then I would be concerned. Okay, so where are we now? Is this like Godfrey's old chamber or something? Blessing of the Erdtree, and I think it said that that was like an incantation. Grants greater blessing to self and all nearby allies. One of the ancient Erdtree incantations grants a greater blessing to the caster and nearby allies, gradually restoring a large amount of HP. Hold to continue praying and delay activation. So there's the protection, power, defense, affinity. I feel like there's another one, because this says greater blessing, so there's probably one that's a minor blessing as well. Queen's bedchamber, and then up to a boss fight. Okay, well, I want to double back. Boss fight to boss fight. So, like, if we... Queen's bedchamber... This feels like all of a sudden we're going towards the end of the game, which is... I haven't found Margot yet. I'm assuming that's Queen Marika. Right? If you were to kill the first Elden Lord or the spirit thereof, and then to fight... Then you go through the Queen's bedchamber... is where we were just at, and up, like, that has to be going to fight Marika, which I don't want to fight the last boss yet. I have so many demigods and stuff left to kill. So that is not to plan quite yet. Erdtree bow, especially because, like, it says to kill Margot to get out here, and then, like, we've got so much out this way. I mean, I don't know how large this actually is, but the road winds all the way up and around. At least 2 more map pieces. There was that floating city place that we haven't gone yet, or that we've been teleported to one section of it, but that was it. Celestial Dew. Okay, that's a ladder. Shortcut. We like shortcuts. You just grab this from here. Golden Order Principia. And that's a key item. Feels like we would be giving that to somebody. Oh, it's just for incantations. Radagon's Rings of Light and Law of Regression. So that's another one that we haven't encountered either. Is Radagon. We've managed to... So we killed Renala, or not... I guess you technically don't kill Renala. You fight Renala, and then she grants you... She grants you the ability to respec and everything. But we haven't encountered Radagon. Okay, I want to go out the... There was another pathway... Somber Smithing Stone 5. Doesn't seem like I can do anything with those. Okay, so the other one over there has the... That's water. That one had the ladder. That's more water. So we went out to the left. That's how we were able to go upstairs. We go to the right here. There are more of the dead crones. Is there an item out this way? There is. Just holy grease, though. I really don't know the meaning of them all being dead, but it's kind of concerning. Because I believe that the crones are on the side of the two fingers, and I know that there are quest lines that are trying to dissuade you from following that. Now, I mean, I'm kind of made the choice at this point to not pursue the other ones and go in line with that. Okay, so is this a shortcut then down, or where is this going? Alright, so we're up higher. What is this sign? Regression alone reveals secrets. Regression? Is there like a... Is there a gesture called regression? I wish that there was like a... There's dejection. But I don't think that would be the same. Maybe that's a gesture we need to find. Does the spread arms like that? A little bit of T-posing. I know that we never did do the erudition puzzle. I mean, I guess we should check that out at some point. I don't know if that's all that's required, is to just do that erudition gesture. Okay. Is that gonna make a path back down to us? I'm assuming yes. But is it gonna come back down this way, or is it looping somehow? We're gonna have to fight this Crucible Knight. Which it's not like we haven't fought these guys plenty of times at this point. Well, I'm a little bit trapped. I feel like I've gotten much better at him. He didn't even get to a second. I mean, I don't know if he does transform to a second phase, but he didn't do it here. Okay, so that door is closed. I hear the ball still, but I don't know. Okay, so now it's gonna start just looping around up here, or it has crazy... There we go. Barrier of Gold. There are probably some of these incantations, even though I haven't been using them, I probably should have looked at more of them as we've gotten them. So this one is for magic damage negation for you and allies. But is this all dead end? Come on, there's gotta be a place to continue down, right? If I tried to jump this ledge and go onto that, it doesn't feel like there's anywhere else for me to go. So then what about... Oh, you can't even go up and over. You can actually, but you gotta take an angle. So is there anything to be gotten on the rooftops? Got a guy down there. He's protecting some item. I feel like jumping on the rooftop here doesn't actually give us anything. I recognize that courtyard. Okay, well I guess we'll go here since we at least know that we're getting something out of it. How does that not wake you up? He was deep, deep, deep in slumber. Oh, what is happening here? You got one guy who's unaware, but two guys who are aware. And having his way completely blocked. Uh-oh. Did they break through? Did they figure it out? What's up, boys? Oh, how did you not get hit? Ow. Lightning hurts. They also got an archer at the end, which is not great. Trying to stay out of the way of the archer. Maybe that's enough damage to kill you? Okay. Now I don't have to worry about the archer as much. How does that track? There is no way. Okay. I'm not dying. Not like this. Alright. Tracking on these knights. I should be able to strafe that arrow. Oh, he avoided my poke. Well, we can dance around a little bit if you'd like. Some gravel stone. Cool, I'll add some more of that to my collection. You're protecting this rooftop. I do see the purple item down there. Big shield. You know what you do with big shields? You run behind! There's no shield on your backside. Okay, so we have to jump down over there. We've got an item behind. Let's loot up top then first. Little bolt action. Harnessed golden sunflower. I mean, if we don't find Morgott down here, I guess we're gonna have to go up, and maybe Morgott is the one up top. I'm trying to kill the perfumer, because the perfumer's gonna hurt and buff. Okay. Heal, get ourselves situated. Alright. Not gonna lie, it's been a little bit since I've fought one of these guys, so it might not go so great. Oh, did not want to roll there. You know, if the first attack misses, we probably shouldn't try and follow it up. It's a surefire recipe for disaster. Somber smithing stone and some beastly items. More for the crafting, I suppose. Okay, so this is the other side. That makes sense. Okay, so we've got that squeezed. That's done over here. So we need to go down below. You've also got this weird thing that I don't know if you can run up it. This was the staircase to the side, I believe, that we had looked at before. So this is how we wanted to come up. This is the one place that we hadn't explored yet. So this hops straight down. Can you run and jump this gap? Oh, okay, you can. Stone sword key for parkour. Well, I guess that boss room is all that's left. I mean, maybe that is Morgott? I feel like we've explored the entire capital. The only thing I can think... No, because that was for incantation, so it's not something to deliver. We've done this divine tower. I mean, this makes sense as the only logical way to go. Right? Hold on. I gotta give this one last look. Because I remember there being an opening. It looked like there was a way into the building down below. Now, I don't know. That might be where we took the elevator down. Okay, yeah, that's where we took the elevator down. So that was all part of the lower portion of the building. So maybe Morgott's up in here? So far, that's all I can... I mean, that's all I can assume, right? So it doesn't feel like we've been missing stuff. Feel like we've been pretty thorough. I'm a little bit paranoid here. Since we're getting to the foot of the Erdtree. That whoever... I mean, this has to be Morgott, right? If it's not Morgott, then I know nothing about how to get to the later portion of this game. Ooh, cutscene time. It's one of those fights.
Graceless, tarnished.
Okay, that sounds like... Margaret.
What is thy business with these thrones? Ah, Godric the Golden.
Dead.
The twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania.
I've not found them.
General Radahn.
Dead.
Praetor Rykard.
Dead.
Luna Princess Rani.
Found but not killed. She seemed to want us to join her side and have a quest line.
Traitors. All.
This looks
Thy kind
to me like it's Margit. Are you Morgott? Is it just like a... Do you transform and that's...
Pillagers.
But like I thought we killed them already.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Ooh.
Have it writ upon thy meager grave.
Oh, that's a blade.
Felled by King Morgott. Last of all kings.
Okay, so you're Morgott. So this has to be, there's gotta be a tie between Morgott and Margit. Whoa, that seemed like a glitchy movement. Okay, so we've got speed. Big hammer. Tail whip. So the daggers from... Oh, that is so delayed. The dagger throws from Margit's fight are triple fans now. Okay. So that's just a don't be close. Because that dagger fan will ruin you. He's got such delayed attacks with quick movement. Yeah. Things are so delayed. Top that off. Okay, lots of off timings and lots of the inputs get delayed and oh my goodness. It's weird because the weapon doesn't do a lot of poise damage. Or at least some of them don't do a lot of poise damage. I think it's the main blade that doesn't. Oh, we are gonna get wrecked by this fight for a little bit, I think. Okay. This is where it's gonna get ugly. So he's got bleed. Oh. My health. What happened to my health bar? I'm dead. It's so weird because I have like just enough poise that where I'm used to some of the attacks like hitting and doing like a full stagger, they only do like a partial stagger. Okay. There is a lot of delayed movement in this. There is a lot of delayed movement in this. So we're gonna have to be really mindful trying to find, trying to figure out the bits and pieces of the moveset. I'm not quite finding openings that are like fully safe, nor am I finding, full combos. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be going for 2 hits. I don't know if I should be going after these or not. I mean, it is 54k. Okay, see, I was decent at dodging that. Okay, so that has a 2-piece. Yeah, the get in for 1 attack and get out seems like my best bet at the moment. And then he follows this up with the slash. Okay. 2 attacks from there seems alright. Oh. Oh, it goes in like across from him. So he follows that up with the slice. The spear charge, I think you can get 1 hit and then roll out of it. Oh, so that one followed with the hammer. I thought I rolled it. I knew it was coming. That was definitely one I felt more prepared for. Some of the attacks don't do that much, which is really nice. But other ones definitely do. Okay, gotta get out. Because that probably does a bunch of damage in transition there. Okay, now for the real show. Oh, well. Screw me, I guess. I don't know what that buff is on the blade, but I don't really want any parts of it. Like, is that... It's not raw, is that madness? No, it looks like it's bleed. Which is surprising. Yeah, so one hit and get out, regardless of what the follow-up is, seems to be the way to go there. Okay. So get the roll poke, get out. That one you might be able to punish. Oh, I do not want to be in that. That must be holy damage on that spear. It's not really a punish window. Ow. That's okay. Get that, roll in, get out. I think the next time we have to heal, I'm gonna pop the physique for the half health in the single hit. Oh, that attack got me last time, got me this time. Woo! Morgoth's great rune in remembrance of the Omen King. Now, I do want to go from here, and I'm getting very concerned that this is like touch the wall of thorns. Like, we're at the Erdtree. I don't think we're gonna mark this, because everything is building up to the Erdtree, right? I don't want to end the game, because that's where I feel this is all going. Like, really don't. We're gonna mark you. Wait a second. Do I have to go to the Wall of Thorns? What? Is that part of it? But they're forcing my hand here. Oh, crap. Well, so much for paranoia. We just have to go for it. Nice. Nice. Also, he's down to like, oh. He's down to like normal person.
Not but a fool. The Erdtree wards off all who deign approach. We are all forsaken. None may claim the title of Elden Lord. Thy deeds shall be met.
So he tried to become Elden Lord,
Just
but he was then king? Okay. That doesn't open the fog gate, so I guess... I mean, the game can't end, right? Because then you would literally never be able to go to that next portion. None may enter the Erdtree. Now I'm very confused. Impenetrable thorns. Refuse all. None may enter the Erdtree. Boss gate is still up. We have this grace. So why is the boss gate still up? Oh, hello. Because it's forcing you to sit at this.
Old friend.
Hello.
Allow me a moment to converse with you.
Oh, okay.
You were unable to enter the Erdtree, no?
Yeah, no crap.
Prevented by the mantle of barbs. The thorns are impenetrable. A husk of the Erdtree's being that spurns all that exists without. The only way to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord is to pass the thorns. My purpose serves to aid in that very act. So I'd like you to undertake a new journey with me to the Flame of Ruin, far above the clouds, upon the snowy mountaintops of the giants. Then I can set the Erdtree aflame and guide you down the path to becoming Elden Lord.
Wait, what? Rolled medallion.
Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment. Share
I have many questions at this point.
ambition,
So
the principles you would follow.
I like how she's still talking in the background as we go to do this. But like, I was under the impression that to be the Elden, like, I guess in my mind the Erdtree was still a respected thing, not that you would burn it down. So if Godfrey was the first Elden Lord, that would mean that he burned down the Erdtree himself, and it has since grown back. But that doesn't quite make sense to me. Also, like, this tree looks like it's been here for ages. Now, I don't know the amount of time that it's been since Godfrey was Elden Lord. But so Morgott claimed the throne here at the foot of the Erdtree, I guess to protect the Erdtree? Even though he couldn't enter it, so then he stayed here at the foot of it to protect anybody trying to enter? That I don't really understand, but the thing that's also interesting is that it looks like the Erdtree, I mean, we have a staircase here that goes into the tree. So, did the tree grow around the building? Was the building built into portion of the tree? I am very, very confused. Okay, so you go here. So this is the Elden Throne. I can't even sit in it. Oh man, his dead body moves. I guess it's where you kill him and then it gets moved to a different place. I wanted to stand on the throne. But okay, so the place that we had gone before where it said that you need to kill Morgott to go here. That's underground, so I think that means we have to go on the avenue balcony back out the other way. So now we're going and we're gonna burn down the Erdtree. Hey. Seems like that's the only way. I don't foresee a way that there's like an alternate ending where you don't burn down the Erdtree, because I feel like at the end of this you go, I don't know, maybe there is a way that you don't, but I was not expecting that at all. And Corin and the Noble Gold Mask are not going to be too pleased when we do that. Maybe that's the type of thing we go and talk to them after. So this is the Rald route. And that's the Grand Lift. Okay, so kind of weird that they, like, block you from going here instead of just blocking you up here. So maybe there's something in this stretch that's important. We also still have that dragon to go and fight. Can't forget about him. We should go back and do that at some point here. Give that a whirl. But with that, I know that I kind of went and rambled on for a while. Just trying to think of what's going on here. But I appreciate y'all watching. We will pick up from here next time. And so yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next video.